These are the events that we have done in the past, and each and every one of these events are 100% curated by the public. This is back in 2013. It's called Ferry Involved. It's actually in Kwun Tong in Kowloon East. The site was a former derelict site. It's almost like a construction site, and we've got the site from Lands Department, opened it up, did an open call. So we've got musicians from the Hong Kong Philharmonic Orchestra coming to do classical music workshop. We've got loads of audience at that time. We have a lot of Kwun Tong artists coming here to do their art exhibitions, workshops. And as we were closing that event on the day, there are a bunch of musicians from the industrial buildings in Kwun Tong coming and ask us, hey, you know what? You guys are amazing. Can we just use your lights and use your site and run our own music concert at night after our event? And we said, sure, why not? And hence they did their concerts. This is the second event that is actually in Wan Chai in Sun Street and Moon Street. This is actually a street fashion show created by Hong Kong local young fashion designers. And we have, as usual, a lot of music performances. A bunch of Instagrammers, they stop hiding in their homes uploading photos, print out their photos and do a physical photo exhibition. The third project is actually the former Wan Chai Star Ferry Pier, which is right now in the bottom of the sea because of construction work. So we have actually taken half of the Ferry Pier and turn it into a creative hub. A lot of all these collaborators are new, as in like the Wan Chai collaborators, the Kwun Tong collaborators, and so on. We have people doing a Lego workshop, urban diary exhibition, documentaries, screening, interactive performing arts. And this is actually the final event that I want to show you was actually in Aberdeen. It was actually next to the Aberdeen Promenade. It was a typhoon shelter. The background of Aberdeen is that it was the origin of Hong Kong and a lot of fishermen and so on. We have institutions doing art installation and that reflects, inspired by water, by fishermen, and by the history of Aberdeen. And as we wrap up in the evening, we have a documentary by a local director. It's a story telling about the history of fishermen's song. They used to sing songs that reflects the culture and the past and the way of express their identity for the local fishermen, and they are the integral part of the history of Aberdeen. A director's talk, and also with members of the local fishermen. And after the event, we have been speaking to a lot of the participants and the local NGOs and people and so on, and we have very, very good feedbacks. They were saying that, we have never imagined that we could use this public space, this open space, and it was so great because public spaces become more vibrant, and it's all bottom up, it's all curated by members of the community. And even if we need to do, for example, a Chinese New Year market, it will be having a very different effect. So I think everyone just really enjoyed it. Every time we do an open call, we never know what will be the outcome because the content of the event changes all the time. But I think that's how a very organic city should work.